What's going on, guys? Welcome to episode 2 at Xorus Media. As you all know, my name is Mark.
And my name's Mark also still.
And so today we're going to talk about what's been really trending the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
And that is Bitcoin. I'm not sure if many of you have heard of Bitcoin before, but I will get Mark here to tell you what it really is.
Alright, so Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Now the word crypto comes from the word encrypted, which means to be hidden or to hide, okay? And so cryptocurrency is like the umbrella term for all types of cryptocurrencies. So there's Bitcoin, there's Ethereum, there's coin, there's heaps, right? So there's all these different types of incomes. And the reason why people are invested into this this type of thing is because it differs from like other currencies like Australian dollar or American dollar or Lebanese dollar, all those types of things, because that money has a central system which is controlled by the government or controlled by whoever controls the money, right? But the thing with cryptocurrency is that it doesn't have a center.
Yeah, government doesn't
control it. It can't be tracked, hence the word crypto. And it really is its own type of thing that can't be controlled by the government, right? So it kind of, in a way, is a revolt against the government, kind of like something separate, right?
Like to continue, like to talk about the government thing.
Yeah.
The thing that I'm seeing with Bitcoin recently in the stock market, it's coming down from
from going all the way up.
It hit 42k. 42,000 like USD,
it's crazy.
And now it's back to 36 and 35. So I'm figuring out that like the only thing that can break it or make it is the government.
That's right. Yeah.
If the government decides to continue on with cryptocurrencies such as Bitcoin, Ethereum, and all the other ones, then Bitcoin's gonna go through the roof.
Yeah. So it's like, if the government accepts, like if your local stores start accepting like Bitcoin and all these different types of cryptocurrency, you start to see the currency rise. But if the government starts to realize that it's actually a revolt against their currency so that they can't control the public, then and they start shutting it down, then that's when Bitcoin will start to drop. But there's a big difference.
The thing with that, the government already knows that it's like it's against them, they can't control it.
Yeah.
But in the meantime, I feel like they've kept quiet because they're figuring a way to like either use it, like make Bitcoin for their use, so they're able
to be the central power again. Yeah.
And I feel like if they cannot get around it, then that's when they come in, step in, and say, "We're in."
And then it needs to stop, yeah. And like one of the main things, and the reason why a lot of people reference Bitcoin over coin and all these different types, because Bitcoin was the first cryptocurrency, that's guaranteed. And who made it is actually not 100%, you know? Like there's been heaps of people like Nagashami, I think his name was, and all these different people, they thought it was them and it didn't end up being them. It wasn't them.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, so the thing with Bitcoin, and the reason why it differs, is because there's actually a limit on how much Bitcoin there is to mine.
There's 24 million?
24 million, yeah. So cryptocurrency, the way you get it other than buying it with our real money, is you go mining. And mining is essentially like a technical thing that you do using like electronics to kind of mine into a certain data path to try to get coins. It's really complex and only a few people know how to do it. And the things that you require to do it are pretty expensive, and it's not a guaranteed payout. So that's why a lot of people don't mine.
The thing with mining, you don't get like, it takes a long time to mine a Bitcoin.
Yeah, that's right. So even just one.
Like
when there was like gold diggers in Australia. Yeah. You know, gold was so valuable because
gold diggers like girls, like
actual
gold diggers.
not girls looking
like
for Lambos. We're talking about people who got But so the reason why gold is so valuable back then, and the reason why Bitcoin is so valuable, is because there's a limit on how much there is. Like Bitcoin, 24 million. Once that 24 million reaches, then all the mines are gonna close. No one can mine for Bitcoin anymore. The people with Bitcoin, their value is gonna raise, right? Because or it might drop.
We don't know that. Like maybe they're gonna like rise the amount of Bitcoins there is. Because with money, they're always printing money.
That's true.
But with Bitcoin, that's like from what I'm seeing, that's on a lot of people's minds. What happens when the 24 million Bitcoins are mined?
Well, I think the central power would have to like reveal itself. You know, they'd have to reveal who's actually running it, and then have to add more. But if not, then Bitcoin will be like footy cards, for example, right? When there's not that many of them and one's limited edition, Bitcoin will become limited edition. Ethereum and all these other cryptocurrencies, they're so inconsistent in their stocks and like the value because there's no limit. You could have unlimited Ethereum, unlimited coin, unlimited, you know what I mean? So
the thing with Bitcoin is what I've seen a lot of people use it for is, I've seen people use it in stock market because they exchange the rate, like they exchange actual money into Bitcoin.
Yeah.
Because some sites, they allow you to deposit through Bitcoin.
That's right,
so
yeah.
some people get it through there.
Yeah.
And mostly like, just, I don't know, like I've seen through like, I've read about stuff like this, but drug dealers and all those type of like like gang related things, they starting to use Bitcoin.
Yeah, because like I mentioned before, crypto means like it's encrypted. So like just like the black market where people buy guns and all those types of things, it's like they can use cryptocurrency on the black market. So not only is the black market basically untraceable, but the money they're using is untraceable.
100%.
So it has a good side and it has a bad side to it, and it's also volatile as well. Like there's no central power, so no one knows who controls it. No one knows if it's going to drop, if it's going to rise. In my opinion, I think Bitcoin will skyrocket once the 24 million is over, because people will want it. You know, it'll become valuable because there's not that many, right? And
we can see it now. Like just last year in March, it was sitting at $6,000 when COVID first hit.
Yeah.
Everything started falling. Even that fell. That was sitting at 8, came down to 6.
Yeah, yeah.
And just December, bro. December, it was at 12K, and now it hit 42, then came down to
46 and dropped down. Yeah. So it's a very risky investment. It's like any stock. You know?
I don't know if you know this guy, but his name is JP Morgan. I read an article about him. He's saying if Wall Street people, like Wall Street investors, start selling Bitcoin now, price will go down again.
Yeah.
But it's because, you know what? It's because the thing is with Bitcoin, just the thing is with any other stock.
Yeah.
When people start seeing profits, they begin to cash out.
That's right.
Because when you see a huge increase in something in a short period of time, you think, okay, now that's gonna go down.
Yeah, that's
Then
right.
it's gonna hit another level. But Bitcoin was sitting at its like, what do you call it?
Like it's peak. Like it's apex.
Yeah.
It's apex.
It's at its peak.
Yeah.
So people are starting to sell, but according to JP Morgan, if Bitcoin continues to get down and not go over its resistance level, it's Wall Street people will keep selling.
Yeah,
and
because
it's just gonna drag it down.
like unless they're mining for it, they put money into it, right? It's another investment at the end of the day, and they want to get their profit back. They don't know how much profit they're risking by stocking in early. You know what I mean? And so all these business people, they see Bitcoin rise and they jump on it, but they don't know that. They haven't thought that there's only 24 million, which sounds like a lot, but it's really not with how many people are investing. And like Ethereum is unlimited, you know. So like Bitcoin is going to be the most valuable cryptocurrency in the future, and I think people need to watch out when they're reselling their Bitcoin because it's going to be worth a lot more.
In my opinion, Ethereum and blockchain are the top of the chain. Like that's what people need to be looking out for.
Yeah.
Like look out for Bitcoin, but make sure you do your research before you get in because now it's very volatile.
That's right. Yeah.
People are saying it's gonna go up.
Yeah.
Bro, like I've even seen it's projected to hit 500K by like 2030.
2030. Yeah.
But that's like everyone says something different and you don't know what's gonna happen. But if you do your research, look into the graphs, look at all the other aspects of it, then you have more chance of winning on that trade.
Yeah, that's right.
It's all about research.
It's all about research. If you understand like the complexness behind the mining and all that, and you're able to mine, because mining doesn't cost money other than the gear that you use to mine. So if you skip that price, and you're getting Bitcoin, although slowly, but you're getting it consistently, then you're gonna be making money. You know what I mean? And I think overall, in my opinion, one of the biggest things with Bitcoin is that it gives power to the people. You know, no longer are you sitting there like waiting for the government to tell you how much your money is worth. You know how much your money is worth. Then like you can't, cashiers, people can't do cashiers. People, rich people, mostly rich people, will be using non-cash.
Of course.
And the people that are struggling will be using cash coins and stuff. So let's say everything turns to Bitcoin. What are you going to give to the homeless man? A laptop with 100 Bitcoin? You can't. You know, so it has its ups and downs, and I think it's a massive change to the world, the way the world's going to work, honestly.
But if that were to happen, change, that will be in the next 100, maybe 200 years. You don't, maybe 1,000 years.
Maybe 1,000 years. But could be next year. We don't know.
All I know is in 1,000 years, we're not going to be using cash.
No.
We're not going to be using credit cards.
No.
It's going to be a whole different thing.
That's
like we're not going to be here, but the next generations, they're not going to be doing all that.
That's right. Yeah.
Just if you look at it, 300 years ago, we were using cash.
Yeah.
We weren't using cash.
We're using coins.
Coins, maybe.
Yeah.
We'll say 600 years ago.
Yeah.
They were literally trading
like rocks and stones,
for goats and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So it's every few hundred years the currencies change.
That's true.
And
I think we're entering into the next part. Yeah, you're right. You're right. Yeah.
Bitcoin can be the revolution of the whole thing.
Yeah. Like it's an upgrade to civilization. Like I was reading like about the person who's like pretty super premium with Bitcoin. He's made it up there with his name's Jen Aiko. I think that's how you pronounce his name. He said there's like 3 levels to civilization. And like there's like the number 1 level is like where you could feed yourself using your own planet. The second one is like you could feed yourself reaching other planets, and the third one is like where we are, where we feed ourselves without using planets, right? Like we're at the lowest level of civilization right now because we don't have like organic source from our planet that we're using to feed ourselves consistently, right? Things run out, food runs out,
of course.
Cows, sheep, that type of thing. Extinction is real.
We're always they're always producing.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
So it's like a circle. It's like recycling.
Yeah, but there's gonna be a day where cows are gonna go extinct, where sheep are gonna go extinct.
But that's only if a meteor hits.
But there's a chance, right? There's a chance. So you want something consistent.
In a few thousand years.
Yeah, mate. But that's the thing. Like civilization is so under evolved right now that I think Bitcoin is taking it to the next level.
Of course.
And I think that's the most important thing about Bitcoin. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see where it will be in the next few years.
Yeah. Because I know what's his name. Gary V had invested in 2014. This guy. Yeah. He said he put in 25K.
Yeah.
And now just imagine you put in 25K.
And you've been making
2014.
Yeah.
And that's like more than $1 million.
That would have been crazy money at the time.
100%.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I heard this story that this guy bought Bitcoin like when he, back in the day when he was like cents on the dollar, like $1.
Yeah.
And then he bought literally a cheeseburger meal.
Yeah, with the Bitcoin.
With 3 Bitcoins.
Oh fuck. Yeah.
3 Bitcoins.
Yeah,
you know what they're worth now? 3 Bitcoins.
They would have been worth like
that's 100K.
100K right there. Yeah.
Who does that?
Yeah.
And
no one knew. No one knew. Like
that. The funny thing is, they had an interview with him when Bitcoin was like a few $1,000s, and he was laughing and he was like, "Well, at least I enjoyed my meal."
Yeah, at least I got my cheeseburger.
I can imagine how many meals he could have bought.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah, you just don't know. It's just like the people now that are cashing out. They don't know if like some people are. Don't get me wrong. Some people are gonna stay. They're not gonna cash out.
Yeah, that's right.
There's people that are just not gonna cash out.
Yeah.
That's the people that are. These people that are holding it right now are the people that back in 1990s held it till now.
Yeah, that's right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because there are people that bought it back then that are multi-millionaires now, set for life.
Yeah.
So this generation of people that are buying it now, they can either be
up
the
there.
next multi-millionaires of the next generation, or they can lose all that.
They can lose it all from getting too excited, and there's no right or wrong answer when it comes to it. Like if you bought out $1 and it's at 400K right now, I'd sell it too. I wouldn't hold it. It'd be hard.
Yeah.
And I think it's added a new. It's a new play for the market as well. For businesses, for stocks, for it's a new playfield. You know.
For people that are watching right now and that are bought into Bitcoin, we're not telling you go sell because we're not experts on this.
Yeah.
We're just like sharing our opinion of what's happening and stuff. But like if people know what they're doing, then that's all that matters.
Yeah.
Like I know what I'm like with me buying sports cars and selling. You know how I do that, yeah?
Yeah.
So with me, I know when something is like I know when the right time is to sell, when the right time is to hold. So it's just like stocks, it's all the same thing.
Yeah.
Stocks and life, like people say stocks. people put their money in stocks and they become homeless.
Yeah, that's right.
It's not like that. Stocks it's like buying a house.
You have to analyze the market, man.
It's like it's literally like it's like the whole thing you do in your stocks is basically life.
It's lifestyle. Yeah.
So it's like buying a house. You don't know if the house is gonna. You don't know if COVID 2.0, but like you don't know if World War III is gonna come.
Yeah.
That like kills your house.
It's just inconsistent. And even like when you're buying a house, you always see your parents analyzing the market. Are people buying houses right now, or is it selling?
Yeah.
Do we wait? Should we sell our house? It's the same thing, you know.
It's everything you do in life is stocks.
It's stocks. That's it. Yeah.
That's how I've come to like see it. Yeah.
So that's been our episode on Bitcoin. So just to recap for you guys, Bitcoin is a cryptocurrency. Crypto meaning encrypted, comes from the words crypto, whatever. It's attained in two ways: either by mining, which is costly, but when you get it, it's for free. And it's not guaranteed. Like you could spend 5,000 on gear and you might not attain it, or paying by normal money and just buying Bitcoin. And the third thing is that it differs from other currencies like Australian dollar, US dollar, etc., is because there's no central power. It's not controlled by the government, and we're not actually sure who created it or where it's coming from. Yeah. And yeah, that's about it.
That's it from me as well.
Thank you so much for watching Xorus Media episode 2. Hopefully you guys can stay updated and follow us to episode 3 where we will be talking about... You don't know?
We'll keep you on.
You have to find out.
But for now, go on our LinkedIn and read our article about
articles.
Bitcoin. We've come up with that, and there's just many more that we've...
Many more, so make sure you keep updated on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Snapchat, basically everything. We're going to have articles out, and yeah, hopefully you guys can enjoy them. Thank you so much for watching.
All our socials are at the bottom, so check them out, and...
That's it. This has been Mark from Xorus Media.
That's it.
Take care, have a great day.